Welcome to another Coach's Corner. Today we're here with Joel Babinec. He's our varsity Lady Knights coach. We're going to talk to him about how the season's begun, some of the goals he may have, some of the bright spots so far, even though we're just early into the season. So, Coach, you've played a non-conference game and a conference game. What are some things that you're seeing in your team that you're very, very happy with so far?
Well, right now we've been very pleased with the intensity that the girls have brought early on. We've come off a year where we really struggled with that part of it, and the girls just have a new mentality, and it's exciting to see that in practices, and it's exciting to see that transform into the game setting as well.
When you talk about your leadership on the team, and you have some seniors, but you have a group of juniors as well that play at a very play a bunch of minutes for you. What kind of leadership are you seeing developing on your team so far this year with some of the girls?
Yeah, that's a cool part, and leadership is so important in any team sport. But yeah, the seniors have embraced what they can do as seniors. The juniors have embraced their roles, and really, and even in our sophomores too, you see leadership things come out in them too. So it's so important for everybody to be on that same page. But the more we can get from especially from our upperclassmen, it's true in most things. The season's going to go pretty good when you get that kind of leadership.
In your last game, even though it was a loss, it was a very close game. In doing the live stream for that, I don't know that I've seen as much intensity defensively as your girls are. So that's going to be exciting to watch as the season rolls on and as those things develop, because that kind of defense also led to quite a few of your quite a few points for you guys, which has to be exciting. When you look now and you're starting to look, okay, where do you think you're going to be at the end of the season? What are some goals that you have set out for the girls to say, here we are, here's where we need to be, so when we get timed and when we get that ability to go into the playoffs, this is our expectation?
Yeah, we're building our defense back again. We've really transformed over the last couple of years from more of a zone-orientated team to we're making man defense a primary thing again. So that's part of it, and it's not just a one-year thing. It takes some time to get that built back in. But the girls again, they understand positioning better. They understand responsibilities better. The speed work that we've been doing with Coach Schwichtenberg has been awesome. I think it's hard sometimes to see it happening or changing on a day-to-day basis, but if you go back and we look at where we were first week of practice already and where we're at right now and the intensity that we're bringing in game setting, it's really cool because you start to see that progression.
And what a blessing it is to have Coach Jimmy doing that speed work with our kids. I saw him yesterday in practice working the boys, but you can start to see it showing up right now, and I think that's I'm excited. I'll be excited to see us in a year with all of our teams where that's at. So, what a huge blessing! If you were to give us just a kind of some kind of for the future, looking ahead, where do you see your girls by the end of our season? How do you see them progressing as far as in conference play goes?
Yeah, I think our conference, we've got some pretty top-notch teams. GET ranked top in state right now, or high in state. West Salem's always going to be up there. After that, I think that there's a pretty even balance in the coulee with the girls right now, and I want to see us push for that third spot again. And even tonight we'll have an opportunity to play GET and really again see where we've come against a real top-notch team again. So. Well,
it was impressive the other night. One of the goals that both the coaches, you and the other coach had mentioned, was holding teams to a certain amount of points. And both of you were really close in that total defensively, which was great. So if that's any indication, I think you guys are going to be off for a really good season. Mm-hmm. So thank you for joining us for Coach's Corner, and blessings on the season.
Thank you.
This is another episode of Coach's Corner, and make sure you join us for all the games, live stream as well, if you're not able to join us. And as always, go Knights.